Since Ja Morant's second gun incident, the world has been waiting to see what would happen, and now it seems like the league is ready to drop the hammer. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver has finally made his official statement regarding the suspension of Morant.
We've uncovered a fair amount of additional information.
The only reason the NBA hasn't announced a decision yet is to not take away from the players in the finals, which means this is going to be insanely huge news.
It would be unfair to these players and these teams in the middle of this series to announce the results of that investigation.
Adam Silver also came out and said that he doesn't know what it will take at this point for Morant to learn and change his behavior. He also put the blame not only on Morant but also on those in his circle and the Grizzlies too for enabling him and not creating better circumstances for him to be around. If it was something easier or straightforward suspension, they would have made the announcement already, but given that they don't want to take attention away from the finals, the punishment may be much more severe. Another detail from Silver is him mentioning that he's working alongside the Players Association in determining Morant's punishment, as the league usually never works with them when determining suspending players. So it looks like the worst case scenario for Ja Morant is becoming his reality and a major suspension is looming on the horizon.
But they're going to send him a message. They're going to send him a message. So whatever that message is, whatever the max games that he can get, and hopefully he'll learn his lesson.
But there's now even more questions about the Ja situation than before, as what is the additional uncovered information that the NBA found in their investigation? Rumors have been circulating that Morant may be struggling not only with his behavior, but with addiction as well. Insiders have mentioned before that Morant has to drink excessively while going out or away with the team, which could lead to incidents like we saw at Shotgun Willie's and more recently in suburban Memphis. But it could be much worse than just his drinking. A story on Morant was released this year after he was accused of aiming laser pointers at the Pacers staff as they left after a game, and the investigation may have uncovered that those pointers were attached to a deadly weapon. Though the Memphis players denied this, after the recent revelations it's clear that they had access to guns, and the investigation may have shed some light on it. The second suspension came after Morant was being filmed by his friend Devontae Pack on IG Live as they were rapping along to a song. The boys were vibing and dancing in the cars they drove through the suburbs when Morant remembered that he had to flex for the fans. Though this time was not as egregious as his last incident, Morant still took the phrase riding shotgun too seriously, as suddenly he had a pistol in his hand while singing the lyric. Pac was looking out for him however and immediately filmed away from the star, but it was too late at that point. In a blink and you'd miss it moment, Morant was holding a pistol right on time for the camera to turn it to him. Though he put it away quickly, it was too late as Twitter started calling him out already for clearly not learning his lesson. The video was soon deleted, but screenshots of Morant holding the pistol inevitably made its way to Memphis head office. The Grizzlies wasted no time immediately suspending their all-star point guard who just closed a max extension with them, but now won't be allowed to participate in any team activities or events for an unconfirmed amount of time. This time will be a lot harder to explain his way out of it, especially after acting too apologetic back in March.
All the bad decisions. When you see somebody about to make a bad decision, stop them.
He could always claim that he misunderstood the media saying he needs to practice his shooting, but Adam Silver clearly disagrees, and fans are holding their breath as we wait for what may happen. But if you support Ja,